That's what's so slow going about this is they just spawn these guys ad nauseum, and because they're zombies, it doesn't matter. There doesn't have to be any reason as to why they're spawning, and eventually, yeah, I didn't kill him fast enough, so of course he's gonna do that. And there's no real rhyme or reason. And then once you think that you've killed enough of them and you've killed the wave that's incoming, all of a sudden, like, you move up a little bit and all of a sudden they start spawning out of every little crevice and hole. You're like, I thought I killed this wave, and it's like, nah. Doing great. Doing great, dying a whole bunch. Gotcha, bitch. I'm gonna die again. Just a ridiculous number of dudes that are just spawning. Like, seriously, how many dudes have I fought here? Not even gonna count the little guys that are running around. The little piglets. I'm just talking about the big guys I've been fighting. I am a genius.
You can see how the body's been transformed by the genetic restructuring of the flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to be.
Yeah, as long as any host remains, the flood is virulent. As they use the host as a control body, and then from the control body, they can spawn more spores. And it's not talked about in this, but eventually, as they continue to repopulate and reproduce, they begin to produce a bit of a hive mind, which is known as, I believe, grave matter. Pretty crazy. Grave mind or something, I don't know. He's in the second game, and then he makes a much bigger appearance in the third one. Nice. Yes, I did see the health drop that's right here. Trying to save it till after I cleared out this wave. Try to make sure nothing's coming up from behind me. See how effectively I defeated the flood there using my shield technology. Not quite dead yet. There's an overshield. That's what we'll do. We'll heal ourselves up, get an overshield, and then try to pay attention to the little dudes now because they'll eat through an overshield like nothing.
We must
Okay.
continue. This way, please.
And see, they're not terribly accurate with their shots.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later.
No. No. We will not. We will not have any time to see any research facilities. Back to normal health here in a sec. And back to normal we are. Doesn't take much, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. Not take much to go back to normal. Shattering the glass can be one of the worst things you can do because a lot of the little guys like to spawn up out of that glass. Grenade. Perfect.
Pardon me. A plasma conduit breach in section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic magnet.
Blah 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 has disrupted the butthole. I must now leave. I'll be back in a minute. Do you want to talk about something I remember that probably nobody else remembers? Back in the day, there was a network called USA, and they used to show old school cartoons. I may have mentioned this before. And sometimes during the break, they would do like a bump, which was sort of like a little thing that they created to fill one of the commercial slots, as if those exist anymore. It was called In a Minute, In a Minute, In a Minute. They would talk about, you know, kids, quote unquote kids. I mean, there was one I remember seeing. A guy was like 17 or something, 16, 17, he was doing like lab research, like legitimate lab research. And I understand what the idea is. The idea is to try to incentivize people to think about, you know, their future, their careers.
Found a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Yep, that's what he does. He goes, he unlocks the doors, then he gets a task, then he goes away, then he comes back, and then he gets another task, or he has to unlock another door. Meanwhile, you just spend the entire time blowing up Flood. It just... For the amount of Flood that you kill, you have to imagine, like... You'd have to imagine that you've, like, severely set them back here. Because, I mean, Flood can't survive... In canon, Flood can't survive on their own. You know, they have to have a host of some sort. So if they don't have any food, they starve to death. Okay? So that's actually one of the solutions that they sometimes come up with. Hold your position till the monitor returns. Why? Because he's an ass. Yep, dead. Why you don't want to get too close to those guys? I had probably full life there. Great to being dead. Yeah, those guys with shotguns are pretty devastating. And now to add insult to injury. I guess I'm not there yet. I thought this was about the point when you're gonna start seeing a rocket launcher, guys. It's like, where the fuck did you get rocket launchers from? I've seen like a total of like, I want to say 3 or 4 drops the entire game. And you're just magically finding them out of nowhere in the library. Ugh. I'm just looking to make sure my shotgun keeps full. Full shotguns are good shotguns. Empty shotguns are bad shotguns.
That's a good idea. The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, why don't they attack Guilty Spark? They attack you, they attack the other Sentinels, but they don't seem to be very interested in Guilty Spark. I mean, I get the fact that they're like zombies, so they would be, of course, attracted to anything flesh related. But they also attack the Sentinels if they're shooting at them, so maybe that's it. Since Guilty Spark doesn't shoot anything, he doesn't get attacked.
Please wait here.
Yeah, a little hole in the center there. You can bomb jump your way in there to speed up the process. At least I'm pretty sure you can. Because Guilty Spark isn't actually, you know, in the reality world, Guilty Spark isn't actually doing anything. He's just kind of, you know, giving you some time to, like, have to fight off some blood. Spawn in. Hi. Good to see you guys made it. You have trouble finding the place? No? Well, I'm glad you could make it. Glad it wasn't too much trouble. Oh my, there seems to be a lot of you guys in here. You know that's not up to code. Only a limited number of people that are allowed in an access hallway, and you're clearly over the fire safety limit. Here's an excellent diet idea for those looking to diet in 2024. Okay. This is the Christopher approved diet, okay? You get up, you skip breakfast, go straight to work, okay? Grab yourself a cup of coffee, okay? Then you eat lunch. Whatever you want to eat for lunch, you can eat for lunch, okay? I'm not gonna tell you what to eat for lunch, okay? And then when you come home, you don't eat anything, okay? And you repeat the process, see? So that allows you to essentially have one meal a day. It allows you to eat what you want, more or less. And then you don't have to do anything else. Now, I would say if you're exercising, you probably need a little bit more meat in your diet. You probably need a little bit more roughage in your diet, etc. But otherwise, you're good. Super duper good. I like how that guy just dropped out of nowhere. Freaking ridiculous. Does he make it? Do I make it out of here? I got a checkpoint, so that's good. Fortunately, that guy's still stuck up there. They got guys behind me again. Guys in front of me, guys behind me. Guys everywhere. They're spawning behind me again, you see? Noxious, isn't it? Thought you had them all cleared out. No, I'm back in that corner. I'm back in the same corner I was just in. Guy shot up, got up from behind me and shotgunned me right in my back. Shouldn't be surprised. More guys behind me again. Jeez. I'm gonna really push forward here. Right, we need to ball that shotgun. Good. There he is. Remember I talked about guys with rockets? The really nice part is you can kind of see them coming. Unfortunate part is I can't tell if they still have them or not. Ridiculous. I don't know, there's just way too many dudes. We have to like completely solo all these guys. Best part is I've got another level or two to go on these whatever they call it, little slow elevators. I don't want to ride the elevator. That's the right answer. I got a whole nother elevator ride to go before I'm even close to the end. We did it. We made it to the next level.